Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, DC Dark Legion will be the topic. On today's video, I will deliver super important guide posted by one of the moderator in Guru Guides on official Discord server of DC Dark Legion. Now, this guide consists of every single champion, Mythic and Mythic Plus, and it shows best build and much more super important information. I definitely encourage you that you join the Discord server because from here you can learn a lot. I already checked everything and I really agree with this, so I definitely want to share with you guys. Tier, we're gonna ignore that for now because everyone has its own tier list, etc. You have my own tier list. On my channel, my tier list is a little bit different concept than usual tier list, etc. So I won't go into that. Let me start with Aquaman. Of course, we're gonna go through every single Mythic and Mythic Plus character. What is really important and what I want to mention on today's video is recommended legacy pieces you want to use on Aquaman. That is Dart with Poison Ivy Poison. Then we have Tectonic Disruptor and Gold Gun. This is the top legacy pieces that you want to use on your Aquaman so he can reach the maximum potential. Aquaman is effective with Batman. This is something that's already quite like everyone knows that pretty much. Because Aquaman is control type of a unit, he gathers enemies to one place and the range is super huge. And that's why Batman loves that, because he controls the characters, gather them in one arrow place, and then Batman can go AoE and do a massive damage. Batman's AoE doesn't have a big range, but when all the opponents are in the range, he will truly do massive damages. Batman is a top tier unit. Effective against Superman, yes, he is, because it really disrupts Superman and it leads him to that one spot, and it's really effective against him. And Aquaman is countered by Bane and Sinestro. This is something that I will focus on every single character, and I won't go too much about what character does. Okay. Batman. Legacy pieces that are recommended for him is Prometheum Claws, Gabriel Horn, and from the legendary Not So Huge Hammer. He's effective with the Aquaman, effective against, countered by, it doesn't say anything here. Overall, again, same story. Effective with Aquaman, I already did described. Countered by, yeah, it's a good point, because effective against, countered by, like, that's pretty neutral for him, okay? And I believe that's why they didn't place anything here. What I can say about Batman is that he will perform so well when you can do that AoE damage. If you have only one opponent, this is where Batman won't perform so well. Keep that in mind, okay? But really good character, crazy character. I love it, especially as you build him up. Everyone is using it. In Red Stars, you will see every whale using it. Black Canary, you can use legacy pieces like Modify Joker Venom Grenade, Mind Control Hat, and Energy Mace. Pretty neutral with effectiveness, because Canary is all about supporting, okay? We don't use... she deserves a buff, okay? Constantine, in future he will drop in this newer servers. So Sigil Magic, of course, the purchasable from the shop using the Magic Eye. Then EMP Doll and Plastic Explosive. He's effective with Raven, Dr. Fate, and Zatanna. Effective against, pretty neutral. He does that massive AoE damage. So you're chilling, and countered by Deathstroke, because Deathstroke goes into the back of the team and prioritize killing like Constantine first, okay? Then we have Cyborg. Absolutely love the unit. You can use the legacy piece, modify Joker, Venom Grenade, Mind Control, Hat, and Energy Maze. He's effective with Robin and Superman, and effective against, I can't remember the name, but you can see it, countered, pretty neutral. Like, he has that insane survivability from my experience, also increasing that physical damage, debuffing the opponent so physical damage will be greater, and he can be effective with much more characters. Like, he's pretty neutral with that, as long as you're using like Justice League. Like, he can work super well with Superman as well, sorry, Batman. Everyone who's doing physical damage is pretty much effective with Cyborg. That shot, related to legacy pieces, we have the Sphere Weakness Analyzer, Tectonic Disruptor, and Gas the Ringer, and effective with pretty much Harley Quinn. Then we have Deathstroke, dual katanas for him, Tectonic Disruptor. I've been using it on Deathstroke, works amazing, and Gas the Ringer. Effective with Lex Luthor, 100% correct. Also effective, I like any Legion of Doom, like, because he gets that attack buff. So if you use Sinestro, if you use Scarecrow, everyone from Legion of Doom is effective with that stroke. But okay, yeah, Lex Luthor makes a lot of sense. It really works so well. That stroke going in the back, destroying Lex Luthor, has that parallel attack, horizontal attack, so nice. Effective against, really good against Sinestro, going in the back, killing them, Joker, Constantine, and countered by Raven and the Poison Ivy. Oh my god, I couldn't remember the name. My brain, it's weekend, okay? So that's about Deathstroke. We have Dr. Fate, really good with Amazonium Alloy Shield, Gabriel Horn, and improved Fear Gas Vial. Effective with Raven, Constantine, and Zatanna. Really good for Shield, it helps so much. Then we have Green Lantern, legacy pieces, Purple Ray Radiation, I agree. Cocoon Gun, Piper Flute, sorry. But yeah, this one's super good because it can increase your healing drastically by a good amount, especially because when you reach red stars, and it's super easy for free-to-play as well. So free-to-play will use this a lot. Pretty neutral, like, he can work with everyone. He's the healer. He is pretty much super pay to win unit. Like, you need to spend a lot to actually get those stars up, etc. Yeah, without dupes he won't work so well. But yeah, he's pretty neutral, works with everything, it's fine. Harley Quinn, Honking Huge Hammer, the best legacy piece for her, of course. Prometheum Claws, really good. Broken Not So Huge Hammer. Effective with a Hawkgirl and that shot, and effective against these bosses right here, okay? Yeah, this is for the bosses. Keep that in mind. Then we have Hawkgirl. Legacy piece is Thanagarian Maze. Gabriel Horn, Not So Huge Hammer. Effective with Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. I truly am not impressed with Hawkgirl at all. That is not at all. That's my opinion. Some people are saying like she's amazing. I still don't see it. Okay, Lex Luthor. So effective with Deathstroke and Sinestro. Effective against this boss and countered by Deathstroke. So he works really well, but also he is countered by him. Keep that in mind, okay? And legacy pieces that you can use is Dart with Poison Ivy Poison, Tectonic Disruptor, and Gas the Ringer, or the Ringer, I believe that's how it pronounces. Poison Ivy, healer, right? So Purple Ray Radiation, Cocoon Gun, Piper Flute, effective with Hawkgirl, effective against the Deathstroke, and countered by Joker and Harley Quinn. Yeah, Joker absolutely loves destroying Poison Ivy. Raven, we have Legacy Purple Ray Radiation, Cocoon Gun, and Piper Flute. As you can see, healers have its own legacy pieces, DPS characters its own, and etc. 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 Effective with Constantine, Dr. Fate, and Zatanna. Effective against Deathstroke. So that's about Raven. We have Robin, Legacy Amazonium Alloy Shield, that's usually for the shielders. Gabriel Horn, improved Fear Gas Vial, and he's effective with Robin and Deathstroke. Robin, amazing assassin. Legacy Tectonic Disruptor, T-Sphere Weakness Analyzer, and Gas Deringer. And then we have effective with Cyborg, Red Robin, and Batgirl. That is 100% correct. You can also unlock that Titan tag. It really helps out. Effective against, countered by pretty much a lot. Like everyone can counter Robin if they can just survive his attack and do the attack on him. He can die quickly. Okay, he can die quickly. Scarecrow, amazing unit. Fear Reaper, Amazonium Alloy Shield, and improved Fear Gas Vial. This is something you want to use on him. Effective with Joker and Bane, and effective against this boss. Shazam, Legacy Amazonium Alloy Shield, Gabriel Horn, improved Fear Gas Vial, and effective with Superman. Then we have Sinestro. Legacy pieces you want to use on him is Sinestro Corpse Ring, IMP Doll, and Plastic Explosive. And effective with Deathstroke, Luther, like everyone from Legion of Doom, and you can really place him in a lot of teams. Effective against these bosses and countered by Deathstroke. Again, he can go in the back. When you see Deathstroke, be afraid if you're using Joker, if you're using Sinestro and all of that. The best counter for them, right? Now, Superman, the best legacy piece is Prometheum Claws, Not So Huge Hammer, and Superman's Cape that I cannot wait to get. Effective with Cyborg, Flash, Shazam, like a lot of units, truly. Effective like Batman as well. Who else? I use him with Poison Ivy a lot. Like, it can be extremely helpful. With Joker as well, I use him, why not? But okay, for the pure effectiveness, yeah, Justice League members pretty much. And metahumans and Superman family in future. Effective against Bane and countered by super hard to counter this guy, okay? Super hard, super tanky, he can freeze, he can do a lot. If people have them built, it's super hard to counter him. Robot Duplicate for the Flash, Colon Force Field Belt, and Flush Built Bulb Kit. Sorry. Effective with Superman and Joker. Effective against, we're using him a lot. Joker, the best legacy pieces is Full Scepter, Modified Joker, Venom Grenade, Energy Mace. He's effective with the Two-Face, Flash, Scarecrow, Poison Ivy he's effective against that, right? And countered by Deathstroke again. Like, Joker can work with everyone, let's get real. He can truly work, but yeah, Scarecrow, Two-Face, and Flash, I agree. He's most effective with them as well. But Poison Ivy as well, you can play around with Poison Ivy. Like, I use a lot of Poison Ivy, Joker, and Scarecrow, just because I don't have Two-Face yet, which is crazy. But yeah, that it will be nice. Penguin as well can work. So Modify Joker, Venom Grenade, Mind Control Hat, Energy Mace. Effective with, it doesn't say anything here because he's pretty neutral, but usually use him with Arkham Most Wanted characters. So everyone from there. Effective against, countered by Two-Face, effective with Joker, right? So Dart with Poison Ivy, Poison, Tectonic Disruptor, and Cold Gun is what you can use. He's a debuffer, which will help Joker furthermore, right? Zatanna, Legacy Piece, Wand of the Magic, Robot Duplicate, and Colon Force Field Belt. And it's effective with Raven, Shield, Dr. Fate, and Constantine. Okay, and everything else is pretty much like effective against, you're gonna use her everywhere. Okay, you can easily use her everywhere. Countered by, yeah, like people who like DPS units overall who will focus on her can do that, but pretty much neutral as well. Bane, you can use Amazonium Ally Shield, Gabriel Horn, and Improved Fear Gas Vial. Effective with Catwoman and Scarecrow. Effective against Hawkgirl and Aquaman, and countered by Superman. Okay, keep that in mind. These are certain fixes. Okay. Stargirl, Legacy, Robot Duplicate, Force Field Belt, Flash Bulb Kit, and effective with pretty neutral. You can use her everywhere. Counter by, again, whoever focuses on her can kill her. She's not indestructible or anything like that, so pretty neutral as well. Effective against these bosses right here and the units Scarecrow and Joker, because what she can do is increase all champions' effect resistance. Really helpful against Scarecrow and Joker. So that's pretty much about the best build for the characters. Furthermore, explanations, analysis, and the legacy pieces, and a little bit showing here with this what type of units are countered by other units, etc. And also we talked about the bosses and much more things, and as well as cooperation between the units, which one are most effective and everything else. So hopefully you did enjoy it. Hopefully everything was clear. Massive shout out to Mod for posting this. Again, I encourage you to join the Discord server, official Discord server. It can be really helpful for every player, but this one I shared because it's super valuable and super helpful for everyone. That's it. Love ya and bye.